If you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, you're not alone. In fact, 80% of doctor visits are stress related. It seems that stress is a modern day epidemic. What might be going on here? As humans, our DNA hasn't really changed over the last 10,000 years, but our lifestyle has. We are living in a rapidly changing environment. It's uncharted territory as our current lifestyle opposes our DNA. We're the first generation to be navigating such an extreme evolutionary mismatch. This can easily become overwhelming for our bodies, minds, and spirits. Our genes are being triggered like never before from our lifestyle. We can switch on a gene to help manage a trigger. This is known as epigenetics. Lifestyle choices can have a huge impact on our epigenetics and our health. There are many things that can trigger our epigenetics: pharmaceuticals, caffeine, our microbiome, meditation, the seasons, pollution, our diet, social interactions, electromagnetic exposure, exercise, and more. Every decision we make impacts our epigenetics. We want to look for the types of triggers that can switch on our core cellular defense mechanisms. Research shows that the sulforaphane in cruciferous vegetables switch on around 500 defense genes to defend against inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and enhance detoxification. Our food choices play a huge role in our well-being, and never before have we had access to so much food. We are evolutionary hardwired for scarcity and to crave fat and sugar, which have never been so accessible as they are today. Our environments are filled with highly palatable foods, which have been engineered to dissolve quickly in the mouth and leave us craving more. Most packaged food brands that you find in supermarkets are all owned by just a handful of companies. Only 10 mega corporations control almost every food and beverage brand in the world. The food industry is now worth over $1 trillion. That's a one with 12 zeros behind it. It's 1 million times 1 million. They have the funds to research how to make foods irresistible and addictive, from the flavor and taste to the packaging. If you want to guard your health, I recommend eating whole foods and avoiding processed foods as much as possible. This includes natural flavors and other additives that you may find in so-called healthy foods like vegan meat and dairy alternatives. I had to learn that one the hard way. Our lifestyle has changed in other ways too. The majority of us don't walk around and move our bodies as much as we have in past generations. We live a life of super convenience where exercise is optional. Harvard studies show that 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity activity can reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. That's 30-minute sessions 5 times a week. We may also find ourselves isolated or feel disconnected as family and community structures have been changing with each generation. With the proliferation of technology and the digital revolution, it means that there is less in-person connection and physical touch. The Blue Zone study has shown that communities around the world who live the longest spend time regularly with their social connections, and they benefit from strong bonds with others. It's important to make time for social interactions. Many people today have issues with sleep and focus. Our genetic makeup is wired to respond to the natural circadian rhythm of light and dark, which we are increasingly disconnected from. It's more important than ever to do what we can to connect with the earth and the natural universal cycles of nature and our bodies. Connecting with biodiverse natural habitats from the ocean to the forest can expose us to natural elements in the air and on plants and surfaces that can enhance our microbiome and our nervous systems. Walking with bare feet on the Earth's surface can connect us to natural energy fields that impact the body's cells in a unifying way. If we ignore how important these lifestyle factors are, we face a high cost of conformity. For optimum wellness, think of yourself as an outlier. Break unhealthy lifestyle patterns that are supposed to be our new normal. Shop the exterior of supermarket aisles. Choose fresh, whole produce over processed foods. Take technology breaks. Connect with loved ones. Connect with nature. Take time to rest and recover. Especially for women, we are often living in misalignment with our natural feminine cycles, the universal cycles, and our circadian rhythms. Small choices can be powerful. Embrace the power of choice to build a happy, healthy life. If you found this interesting, hit the subscribe button for more wellness tips.